Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much for coming by the channel once again to see some more Captain Tsubasa Dream Team. Here with the homie Nako, bring you in this video an analysis of the Dream Collection Kaltz that was just released for the first time ever in the history of the game. And we're going on 6 years now, where the Dream Collection has started before the Dream Fest has ended. So right now you could put on both of those. Well, right now at the time of this recording, there's really only like an hour left or something like that. And I need to hurry. Let me see real quick. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because this video is gonna be a little bit different from the rest of the videos that I have 2 hours left. All right, so I have time to do what I wanted to do and then get to the analysis, because in this video I'm gonna do something a little different. Yes, aside from the analysis and stuff like that, I'm actually gonna try so because I want to get pumped up, I want to get into the mood and stuff like that. I want to do something where, like, I've been listening to like a whole bunch of different music, right? A lot of different bands and a lot of different artists and stuff like that, because I'm a big fan of live music. I love just the collaboration and the work that it takes for a group of individuals to come up with something so beautiful and then play it on stage for you and for it to come out so good. And just it always puts me in a good mood. So what I'm gonna do is, before I go on to the analysis, I'm gonna showcase a band, and I'm gonna probably try and do this going forward with a lot of these videos where I show you guys a song. I mean, you don't have to watch it, obviously. You can skip through it if you don't care. If you're like, Nako, all the best music in the world has already been created, so all these new bands don't need to exist, or I don't care about them because I don't recognize them, so they probably suck. But it's like, come on, dude. If the best music has already been created, then what's the point of musical instruments still to exist? Like, what are like people that are getting inspired to create music, something wonderful, supposed to do? Just do covers of your favorite bands that have already existed? Like, that's not. I'm approaching like I'm approaching 40, and it's I don't want to be like if you watch, there's a Simpsons episode, right, where they talk about rocking on forever, and then Grandpa Simpson talks about how I used to be with it, and what's it now, it scares me, and blah blah blah. I'm not whatever, like, yeah, he doesn't understand today's music and blah blah blah. Sure, there's some like stuff out there that's kind of like, huh? But a lot of stuff that I listen to is a lot of like, I like finding bands or groups or artists or whatever that are like not really talked about, or they're not really on the radio, or that I discovered through a music festival, or and the thing is that a lot of times there's a lot of different music festivals that they get they say, oh, the lineup sucks because I don't recognize anybody, so it must suck, and music isn't what it used to be, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If I don't listen to music that's coming up now, then I won't get to enjoy any live music going forward anymore, because of the greatest music has already been created. Let's say like the Beatles were the only band that I ever listened to in my life. Oh, because they're the best. Oh, because nobody could ever live up to the Beatles. Okay, well, when are you going to see them live? Obviously you can't, right? But there's a lot of bands, even like if you want to talk about like Ozzy Osbourne and stuff like that, a lot of people love his music and everything, but like, he's getting to that point already where I think he called it quits this year or whatever, right? Anyway, the whole point is that I'm gonna put a song, and I guess what's gonna happen is that to avoid copyright striking or issues or whatever, or so that I can monetize this video, even if they don't let me monetize it, okay, fine. I want to at least do that every now and then, where just share the music that I like. And if it doesn't work out on this channel, then maybe I had plans to create a new channel where I would focus on just that. But little by little, step by step. I'm already having a hard time just keeping up with this one, so to suddenly focus on just music and whatever, and if I just focus on music, why can't monetize it, and then blah blah blah, etc. But in the end, I know it should not be about monetizing, right? I understand that. So that's why I kind of wanted to have my Tsubasa stuff separate from the music stuff, so that the music stuff would just be a channel where I'm just, hey, check it out, this is stuff I'm listening to right now, this is stuff I discovered. Maybe you might like it, maybe you might not, it won't matter. I'm just a way of me sharing like the music that I'm enjoying, stuff that you might be able to enjoy live today or tomorrow or whatever they're coming to a city near you, or just maybe something new that you probably never would have run into had you not come across this channel or whatever. But we'll see. But like, let's say if I put this out there and then it tells me, then YouTube comes back and tells me, hey Nako, well sorry, you got a copyright strike right here. Okay, well I'll remove the song, but I think I could avoid the copyright by commenting on it, reacting, and blah blah blah, whatever, so it's not just me representing somebody else's work. Anyway, it's funny because all I want to do is share some music, man, but I know it gets into all these rules and regulations and everything, that you gotta follow. So I hope I'm not doing anything bad, but I'm willing to cooperate completely with whatever YouTube deems fit, deems worthy, whatever. If YouTube tells me to erase that part, then I will. So I'm gonna record it as two separate portions, so that if they do ask me to delete it, then I'll delete it easily. And then maybe this video is going to look a little weird because all of a sudden it's just going to go straight into the analysis if I have to do that. So if that happens, well, you know what happens. All right. So we will get into some Tsubasa. Okay. But I do want to get excited. And I was listening to some music already beforehand. But like I said, it's something that I want to share with you guys as well. Hopefully you guys like it. And if you don't, well, you can skip on over to the analysis or whatever. But otherwise, well, check it out. Maybe it puts you in a good mood. Maybe it doesn't. But dongo. All right. Hold up. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna introduce the band. They're called Franc Moody. This is live at Lowlands 2023, and this was, I think, 2 weeks ago. This festival, I just found out, is we're back, baby, ready to go. Let's do this. I hope that got you excited. And if it didn't, well, I'm sorry, but you know what? It got me super excited. I'm feeling good right now. I can't wait to record this again in Espanol and show another Franc Moody song from that same performance. I'm just, woo! Like I said, why just think that the greatest music has already existed and then deprive myself of being able to enjoy music from anybody. Well, not just anybody. There is bad music out there, but everybody has their own taste. Everybody has their taste. There's people that are into like, okay, Bad Bunny, whatever, but that's not for me. There's a lot of different stuff, and I hope that I get that opportunity to share a lot of that stuff with you guys, because like I said, life can be beautiful despite how hard it can be. But there's some beautiful, magnificent works of art out there that can just make you feel alive. And those are the kinds of things that I'm grateful for. And yeah, dance it up, y'all. But before that, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get back for more. We'll get into the game now. Before I just continue to be like, never go back. All right. So on this account, rank 18, man, there's so many different things that I need to describe, but that's all for a separate video. I'm not gonna get into that. I just know I got 1,009 free Dream Balls, not paid, free. And as I mentioned, the Dream Festival and the Dream Collection are going on at the same time for the first time ever in the history of this game. And well, this one still has a lot of days left, and this one, depending on the amount of Dream Balls that you have, it's worth pulling on depending on how long you've been playing for. If you've been playing for a long time and your team is kind of like ready to go and you just need slight improvements, then you definitely want to pull here. Take advantage of getting 7% character for sure, possibly 2 for bonds, which would be very good. Here, well, I already made a video on this, so I don't think I need to repeat myself. And then these guys, I already said it too. But now these guys. Now the thing is that they give you 2 pretty cool rate up cards, because this Chester is still usable. This is a trip. It looks like it's a low number, but it's not for what he offers, at least. But this guy's like, what in the world is going on there? Look at that. Defense 54,573. Are there any defenders out here right now that we could compare him to? Nah, not really. But we could compare him to the game mechanics and stuff like that. So let's do it. I guess, well, actually, let's get to here. The problem with Margus is that he's actually, if you don't have a forward, it was possible to somewhat score with this Margus right here. for a time being, before Misaki and before Tsubasa, this was probably your best chance of scoring on Genzo. So that's still the case. No, not still the case. It's still the case that you can occasionally score with this unit. Not always, occasionally. Yes, this is low. He does need some assistance. He does need some like additional stacks to the stat up in terms of like inspirations and stuff like that, right? Remember, he gets boosted at 30%, so this 13,000 base stat. Well, if you bring him up through Tamatsus and through the LB, he'll be at 2,200, so 15,000. So at at 30%, it's almost like about 4,000, 4,500. So he'll be close to 20,000 here in shot, which isn't the greatest, but it's all right. It's all right. Enough to be able to sometimes score on Genzo. And if you don't score, well, at least you drain 35% of his stamina, which is costly. You don't have to worry about getting canceled, and this auto intercept comes in handy. So this is still a usable unit. However, to really score on Genzo with him consistently, you need more boost. Otherwise, you're relying on RNG to fall in your direction to be able to score with this guy. So like I said, he's not a consistent scorer, but you know, if you're lacking and you get him, he's usable. Now Chester, if people are asking, why is he still in the meta? Not bad. These are not necessarily bad stats right here. It could be better, and there's actually a few that are quite better than this, but I think they left him that low because he boosts himself up significantly through this. So he gets a nice boost to be at usable stats. I'm sorry, yeah, you'll have usable stats. And right here, 2 dribble special skills. Oh man. So well, it at least helps you move the ball, but the only thing is that you need techniques. Same thing for Margus. You're gonna need techniques. When I came to scoring with him, I needed the next dream Margus card that comes with the strongest header, which is the Bremen combination header, and that's at 500 for Margus. And so, talking about inspirations, you got this one right here, 8%. That's the primary use of this Chester right here, and this is not necessarily why I'm going to pull for him, but you know, I mean, he's usable. He's usable still. And then the fact that he's protected, well, there you go. Okay, that 80% chance, whatever, but then there's this, and then there's follow. The only problem is that, well, he doesn't have auto intercept, so you know, but now it seems to be the case where a lot of units are coming out without auto intercept. So he can still be usable in the right teams. Okay, but you do need to arm them up with different skills and everything. Oh, and also, even like, let's say if you don't use them later, well, you have his strongest intercept now, and you have his strongest tackle, at least for a future one. So then you're not stuck with like, well, Nako, I don't have skills for this new Chester that just came out December anniversary, blah blah blah. Well, you could get them from here. So you could take that as a consolation prize if that's all you end up pulling. Okay. Herman Kaltz in crazy in tackle and intercept. Even though it looks like block and power, that's still pretty high. That's still pretty good. However, considering that cards like Tsubasa exist, he still can't block Tsubasa. The thing with Tsubasa is that his shot stat is at like 24k base, and then the power is at like 18,000. So 24 and 18, you're looking at a combined 40 some odd thousand in total stats. This one's only 33. Now, I'm not saying that's how it calculates in game, but I'm just saying in overall stat, Tsubasa's shot is significantly higher than Kaltz's block. Yes, he could get a boost of 20% through Insight Master here. And yes, now they have his strongest block, not this one. His strongest block, the low flying block that comes from the green character card that was released for the anniversary at 500 momentum, is available now for you to purchase through those skill unlock medals or whatever they're called. All right here, so you're protected against debuff, you're protected against this. So right now he's basically almost practically the perfect defender. He's almost like in a white on of sorts, but stronger in terms of base stats. Okay, right here. So he's built basically to stop the most powerful ones right now, which are Tsubasa and Misaki. So yeah, he's worth pulling. But if you're wondering, should I pull? Well, I think it depends. Like, he's worth at least trying for. But if you have somebody like, let's say, the Blue Club Radunga that was recently reworked, and you have him with good skills, which I do, I don't necessarily need to pull for this guy. Not necessarily. Will I try? Yeah. I'm gonna try because yeah, he's very powerful. But the thing is, I have Radunga. I've seen that Owairan DC, the DC one is still usable, still strong enough to do damage. And then I still believe that the debuff one should be usable against the current meta players that are red Japanese. And this guy, well, yeah, he's pretty strong. The only thing is that even though this block stat is pretty high, it's still weak. It's still too weak to stop the strongest cards in the meta now. And I know I talked about trying to make some sort of tier list, and I just haven't had the time to do so. And right now it's like, today's the time I get to record, so I better hurry up. But all kinds of stuff happened, and life, kept putting all these roadblocks in my way. And all of a sudden it was like looking like, okay, there you go, I missed out on recording again. But no, I wanted to make sure I did, so here we are. And so yeah, the whole point of that is that what the heck was my point? That he's just not strong enough yet. With some assistance through RNG or through, like, let's say DC or Whiteon, who has with that one path hidden skill where the price of confused fight, right? Where I think if you lose the matchup, you reduce him, and I think he brings down the shot stat. So if you pair him up with that Owairan, then yes, you have a deadly combo. And of course, he comes with marked defense here. You only get max one time per half. Okay. And then you get the TS. So yes, he's worth pulling for. I would say try at least 150. This one has 1,009, so I'm going to try at least 250. Hoping that we pull him. And if we do, we'll also get one of the little ability limit release medals, coins, whatever it is, to have in the inventory for it. Okay, while we hope to get some dupes that would be usable. So it's pretty nice to get like a brand new card, I guess, but I mean that one's not usable at all right now. And considering that he's new, that means that I don't even have him. Obviously I don't have dupes to be able to ability limit release a future one. So anyway, 250 here. Hopefully we get lucky, and good luck to you if you decide to pull. Remember, don't get too crazy, because I think this is the first time that I've seen in a minute where after the anniversary they kind of tone it down a little bit. Yeah, there might be a few here and there that are worth pulling and blah blah blah, but for the most part it was pretty easy to resist pulling. But this time, well, initially it looked like they made it pretty tough. Pretty easy to save up. From the December anniversary up until the June anniversary that just passed, they kept it pretty tame. Where people were like, is there gonna be a shift to the MS meta now? Or like that inexplicable Chow DC that was trying to force you to have a Natureza and a Santana on your squad just to unload his shot, which wasn't even that powerful enough to score. Just a weird unit overall. But anyway, those, yeah, I mean, easily skippable transfers. But right now, they're hitting us with, well, you want this 7%, right? And well, because we're not going to give you 7% through Dream Collection, but you're going to want this Dream Collection unit because you want to stop Tsubasa, right? So they're making it a little bit harder to skip. But like I said, you could go on with skipping Margus if you have, this guy, Kaltz. If you have that Radunga blue, which I do, and then that Owairan. But at the same time, if you decide to pull, always limit yourself, man. Don't forget, look, the months are going by like this, man, like this. We're already mid-September, October, November, December. Those 3 months, not gonna start 3 months to save up. Watch. Next thing you know, boom, 3 months like this, 2024, man. That's crazy. Time is going by so fast. But anyway, okay, so 5 multis, alright? 250. Hopefully we get lucky. And I think if I manage to get like super lucky, Then we might try our luck on the fest, you know, because we got 1,000 right here and it's still on, and it'll be the first time ever that it's available. And if whatever, 5 multis. I don't like pulling a dream collection though. You know that already. I hate it. 5%. Yeah, right. I bet you 5 dead ones right here. Watch. 5 dead multis right here. Watch. It's cool. It's cool because we're already expecting it, right? I guess the real surprise here would be to get anything at all, especially soon. Here comes a second empty multi. What the heck?
Oh, here comes 5 multis in a row, guys. Here comes 5 multis in a row.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, they weren't flashing. What's up with that? You saw that? So 2 from the banner, right? And then they weren't flashing. So it looked like I'm not gonna get Kaltz right now. But then it started. All right. Well, we got the Kaltz. All right. Hey, 3 dream collection ones. So I guess we'll take it. But wow. Okay. Wow. So okay. Wow. Do I? That's what I said, right? If I pull them early, maybe I should pull on the Dream Festival. But okay, that was 100 dB. I wanna. Yeah, I think I want to complete the 250 just so that we could collect the medals, so that we could raise them up at least a little bit. I'll leave it available for you to do it. This Kaltz right now is powerful enough that he should survive past the next anniversary. Otherwise, if he doesn't survive past his next anniversary, then the numbers that are coming up after that are going to be flat out ridiculous. So I hope that K-Lab does have some sort of plan going forward, and you know, don't just get too out of control with the power creep. Please. Let's do the 5 then. Let's collect the medal. And then if we get even more dupes of him, why not? We get the extra, what's it called? An extra set for the skill. For the skill or the boundary break. Not boundary break, ability limiters. That's right. 1 not from the banner. Maybe we still need, I think we might need a Morisaki, a Genzo or something on this account, so I don't mind. Hey, all dream collection, 2 Nitas, of course. Man, am I always gonna be pulling every Nita that exists in this game in every account, or what? What's up with that? All right. I thought I was getting a little too lucky, right? A little too lucky. All right. So normally what you would probably want to do is that after you get them at 100 dream balls, you stop. Unless, well, you know, you still have to take into consideration now whether you have a way of bringing up those cards that you're pulling for. Otherwise, why are you pulling, man? Why are you pulling? Because the thing is that if you're like, Nako, well, he's the strongest card right now, how can I not pull? Okay, but if you can't bring him up to his full potential, will he still be strong? Yeah, but he's not going to be at his full potential. And then if K-Lab decides to go like crazy with the next power creep, then by the time you manage to bring this guy up, he's not going to be usable anymore. So keep those things in mind, okay? The last pull for this particular account, I think I was going to pull on 2 accounts. I think I should do that still. Or maybe I should, because I think I want to pull on multiple accounts, so I'm going to leave it. It'll be the last pull then of this video because I already did a little bit long anyway. And then, yeah, I'll create a separate video, hopefully, I don't know when. Maybe tonight if I get a chance. Why not? Let's pull an all-nighter, right? Yeah, I put those in as a separate upload. Okay? So anyway, without further ado, here we go. Last one. Give me that spirit bomb energy from all of you. I need it. Well, it's alright. I can't complain. We got the cards anyway, right? Totally not what I expected because I thought we were going to go here with 5 empties, and then right as I'm like, We got that luck. We got that luck. So it's all good. We got the player, so that's cool. Let me claim it before I forget and make a mistake like I always do. Well, not always, but still, I just don't want to make the mistake again. So there you go for Kaltz, and we're set to go. We'll figure out where to put them in afterwards. Right now, I'm just gonna prioritize recording so then I can edit. And then I gotta farm the accounts and blah 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 blah. We did not pull a goalkeeper, so whatever. But we got that Tsubasa, we got that Nature Razor, and stuffs and so on. As you see, a lot of these cards I haven't even leveled them up, so I've been busy, y'all. My bad. So eventually, hopefully, I get to show off some of the cool cards that I guess we have pulled for this account. We already had this from the event anyway, so it don't matter. We probably don't even have any cool cards. Oh well. Anyway, thanks a lot. I hope you come back for more. Hopefully you enjoyed the music as well, and if you didn't, why sorry. Maybe the next one you will like. And if not, well, hopefully you go ahead and listen to what you do like. If you want to stick to the Jurassic bands of like times past, and that's all you want to listen to, and you don't want to give new musicians an opportunity to amaze you, I guess call the other music companies, stop making guitars and instruments, guys, stop producing them. The greatest music was made already, so there's no need to try now. Anyway, getting a little carried away, so let's go ahead and finish that out. I do appreciate your support, your patience. I know that I haven't been uploading with as much frequency as I would like to, but I appreciate the fact that you guys still stick around and leave me comments and stuff like that. It does bring me cheer, it does bring me joy, so thank you very much for that. Okay, as always, let's try and remember to please practice kindness, practice kindness, practice kindness. You don't have to practice dancing, just do it. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, take care of yourselves and each other with much love and peace. Until the next one. My bad, y'all. I came back because I was like, oh yeah, I said I was gonna put on the Dream Festival 2, at least one multi. See, we just happened to get lucky, and if we don't, was whatever. And then I was like, nah, I shouldn't. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it. 7:59, one multi only. Hopefully we get lucky, and if not, well, that's the end of the video. Thank you. All right. I don't even have it on the full screeny. There you go. My bad, y'all. All that for nothing because we didn't get anything. All right. Now that's the end of the video. Thank you, guys. Peace out.